Who are you? Who?
Me.
Me.
A deer, a
Female deer. Ray, a pocket full of sun. Me, a name I call myself.
Far, a long way to
from...
go. Is it from home or to go?
Hey! I'm AJ.
And I'm Devonne.
And we're back again for another Masked Singer discussion, review, reaction,
All the
reveal,
above.
Spoiler discussion.
Yeah.
I just have to go through the tags. So, Nick Cannon's back.
He's back. Daddy's home.
Daddy's home. And, okay.
Daddy's home. Yeah, man. To commemorate Daddy being home, you know.
I was gonna say you were looking
my daddy fit.
You were looking a little bit more stylish today. Okay.
I had to pull out my best Nick Cannon.
Now you need to just get the bedazzled mask too and walk around. So Nick Cannon's back. You were saying your tone changed.
Yeah.
You were being held back.
It brought back like the real feel of the show, you know. No offense to Niecy, but you know when Nick came back, I feel like my third eye opened. And you know, I think I know who Robopine is. And it's not who a lot of people think it is.
We hyped you up as the all-seer of the Masked Singer.
And I think
Nick Cannon is your muse.
Yeah,
he just brings that out
I
in
think
you.
I found my white whale this year, and it's Robopine, and I am certain I know who it is.
So, jumping right into the episode, we had a performance from the Russian Dolls first. They were out front of the Lincoln Monument. They were talking about the life on the roads not as glamorous. And they performed everywhere from parking lots, softball fields, pizza restaurants. There was a snow globe with the snow owls in front of the pizza restaurant. And they even performed in the White House. They brought the roof down of the White House.
Was it Abraham Lincoln too? Like there was a top hat.
Oh yeah, there was an Abraham Lincoln in the White House, and they were in front of the Lincoln Memorial. Now that could mean maybe they're from Lincoln, Nebraska. Maybe they have
Lincoln Park.
Oh,
is it Lincoln Park?
That might be a good guess.
How many members are in Lincoln Park? I'm gonna go with Lincoln Park.
They sang "Want to Want Me," and the little clue gimmick was that there was a shirt cannon that would have a little slogan on it. So their T-shirt said, "What goes around comes around," and
comes back around.
They said they've been together for some time, and it was time to come back together on stage. So it's someone who hasn't been performing for a while.
When's the last time Lincoln Park performed?
A while. The names being thrown around were
Told you Daddy's back.
the Jonas Brothers and 98 Degrees.
Yeah. I know the Jonas Brothers. I don't know 98 Degrees like that.
I mean, I thought...
We've had this discussion.
Yes. We just had this discussion in a different group.
Yeah.
You don't know who 98 Degrees is. I did think that could be the Jonas Brothers. And I think in the past, I was leaning towards the Jonas Brothers.
I feel like the Jonas Brothers have... They could have hit better notes. But
I also feel like...
They have a higher range.
In the first episode with the Jonas Brothers, the J Bros, they talked about being in that toy mold, and breaking free from that image. And I mean, they were a Disney Channel group,
and they did break apart,
and they came back recently as a little reunion tour. But my question is, I'm confused. Is there 3 or is there 4?
There's 3.
Yeah, but remember that one time they were like, wait until they meet our 4th member.
Remember what you told me. If it's not in that clue package, that all can be a lie. And that fourth one was on a stand. That big one was on a stand the whole time.
Yeah, because that was the thing. The fourth one was just kind of in the background too when they were talking.
Yeah.
It was like a prop.
It was a prop. Because I looked under it because my wife asked me the same thing. She's like, are there 4 of them? I was like, no, there's a stand underneath that.
Yeah.
It's a prop. So there's 3.
You know what? I'm going J Bros.
You going J Bros?
I'm going the Jonas Brothers.
And I'm going Linkin Park, you know? What crazy world we live in. Where Linkin Park and the Jonas Brothers can be on the same show.
As the same Russian dolls. I mean, we don't know how many Russian dolls there are. There could be enough. Hey, they unmask and it's Linkin Park and the Jonas Brothers.
Lincoln, like that, right?
Yeah.
I think that's how you spell their name. No, it's not how.
And then as you write, I'm going to say, you have some bold thoughts on this next person. The RoboPine. A lot of people in our comments, in just the regular discourse of the show, are talking about the RoboPine is Tyrese. I've been against that idea for the longest time. I try to fight that. Yeah, you've had some thoughts. I've been against the idea of it being Tyrese. Yeah. He's not 60. Yeah. He's not even close to 60.
And that's in the clue package.
Yeah. I would say, like, if he was, like, maybe 50, over 55, you could maybe round up. I would be okay with that. Yeah. But the man's like...
Would you be okay with rounding up from 59?
Yeah, absolutely.
Turning 60 in March?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's my thing. I'm like, it's not him. It might sound like him. You can maybe pinpoint a few clues. Like... But I feel like every season there's someone who really sounds like someone else or is really like a surprise. And I don't think it's Tyrese.
No.
At all.
I don't think it's Tyrese.
However, going through his clues, he said he's been on a mission his entire career. He's been on a quest for a golden relic, probably an Oscar, a Grammy, an Emmy, one of the big ones, maybe even a Tony for Broadway. He's been on an action-packed, fast-paced ride. That was the only one I want. I think that's still like a little red herring to throw you on the Tyrese trail. I think he said I've dodged movie tracks. I didn't hear what the T word was. I went back and listened to it twice. It sounded like movie tracks, but I don't know what that means. Or traps. Movie traps.
Movie traps, I think.
Like
movie traps, but movie traps.
Okay. There was a dollar bill. There was a referee, and he brought up again, he's chasing that idol, that golden relic. He's saying, killing me softly. And his shirt said, AKA, also known as, because when he first came out, everyone thought he was the porcupine, and then it was like, boo, 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 RoboPine.
Yep.
So he had a name change. Or something similar.
Yeah.
Once again, people
multiple
said
aliases.
Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, and Terrence Howard. You came in hot. You said you knew who the RoboPine is.
I know who RoboPine is.
Who is it?
It's the one and only Stanley Kirk Burrell, a.k.a. Hammer Time, a.k.a. King Hammer, a.k.a. MC Hammer, who is 59 years old, turning 60 in March.
March of 2021?
March of 2021,
so
March 30th.
So he's 60 now.
He's 60 now. Yeah. Okay. He just turned 60. In the first clue package, everybody focused on he easily doesn't become roadkill. But nobody paid attention to his final words when he laughed and it said, haha, when I'm at the top of my game, nobody can touch me. Nah. Okay. Can't touch him.
Okay.
The 6 on that thing in 1996 is whenever he hit all of his troubles, his financial problems, when he started chasing money and all the booby traps of his life started to unfold. Boom. I also noticed it couldn't have been Tyrese unless Tyrese is really good at acting, which he's all right.
Yeah.
When at the end, that's an old man. that needed help getting up.
Yeah.
When he sat down.
Anytime someone has to like help or like anyone's kind of walking, they're not spry.
They're not spry.
And
even if you're in that costume, like it can't be that heavy. You can still get up.
Well, like the younger people are they're like dancing around, they're like moving, like they're running around places. So like the fact that he walked like 10 feet and Nick Cannon had to grab his arm, because I've always said I think Nick Cannon knows, or he knows enough that they tell him, hey, you need to watch. This person needs help.
Yeah,
like,
he needs help. He's older.
Yeah, like if he doesn't know their actual identity, he knows. Like, unless he's just.
I don't think he knows.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he might just be playing along and playing dumb,
that's true.
or the producers are at least telling him, "Hey,
I would like to think Nick
Robopine, just keep an eye. You know, like a silver alert. He's older.
He's one of our older guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I got you.
So like, because they wouldn't just. I don't know. I feel like because he walked, he looked a little older, but I wouldn't be like Nick Cannon wouldn't have grabbed his arm and like helped walk him like at it. I don't know. Like I feel like they wouldn't put someone elderly who can't see in a giant mascot costume on their own to just walk around without some kind of safety precautions. I think MC Hammer is a really good guess. MC Hammer is a really solid guess,
bro. So after I saw him get lifted up like that, I was like, I am 100% sure this man is above the age of 60.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. I'm like,
my wife was like, he sounds like Tyrese. I'm like, I give you that. He sounds nice. He sounds good. Everybody can sound good in this competition, especially if you can sing a little bit. MC Hammer can sing. He can perform. Mm-hmm. You know, he has the chops. He was a number one ranked superstar in the world. Everybody's doing the hammer dance, had hammer pants, had the little stupid fucking low fade with the lightning bolt or some shit in the side of their head.
He's good at it being avoiding being roadkill.
He still goes on the road now and does tours.
Okay.
So he's still active.
I was thinking like, and
you can't hit him.
Yeah, I was thinking like if a car was coming, you can't touch him, or he does the little dance out of the way. And it might. It might. Like he's good at avoid being roadkill.
He's good at getting out the way.
I mean, I still feel confident that that clue worked for Jamie Foxx, right?
Yeah.
He was in the movie Soul. He's good at avoid being roadkill because he literally died on the road and didn't really die. So but I don't know. I don't think it's Jamie Foxx. I think that's a really good guess. And I think right now, no one's saying that.
Daddy's back.
No one's saying.
Daddy's back. My third eye is open. Let's go.
I think I know who it is as well.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I might have to.
Two confident people in.
I don't think it's MC Hammer.
Okay. Hey, I like it.
I talked my crap.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go with the one, the only Tyrese. I'm hedging my bets, and I'm gonna play the favorite.
So you're gonna go Team Tyrese?
I don't think it's Tyrese for many reasons, right?
Yeah.
But there's many people on the internet that are confident it is Tyrese. I don't think it is. I would be very upset. But if I'm here to win, I'm going to go with the favorite. I'm putting my money on the favorite, the number one horse right now. Even though I don't think that horse should win.
Sometimes, though, you got to go in and you got to do your research on the horses. And you got to go and pick that one dark stallion that's just
kind of like when Tom Brady was on the corner. When Tom Brady was on the Patriots, you don't want them to win. You would probably be upset if they won. But if you're gonna bet money, you're gonna bet that they're gonna win.
Our Jenny from the block is getting a raise.
Coming up next, we have the Seashell. She came out. She had some clues saying that she's walked in a variety of shoes. That's been a big recurring theme. She's worn many hats. That painting they had a microphone, workout equipment, and I think there was something cooking.
Yeah.
She's been a trailblazer. People have said she's a trailblazer.
Yeah.
There was a wedding cake. She stopped while she's been stopped a lot while shopping or at the movies. She walked into a superhero supply store. In another week, she discussed about
being called a superhero.
There was strength supplements, which might tie into some kind of workout type thing. And she sang, Tell Me Something Good.
Tell me something good.
She, her t-shirt, the clue kind of gimmick, was Motown, and she said Motown brought her family together. The judges guessed Ashanti and Maya, Keke Palmer, and Alicia Silverstone. I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure either.
This one right now is like my number one that like is stumping me. Who did we guess last time?
Halle Berry and Jenny from the Block.
Okay. I don't think it's Jennifer Lopez.
I don't think it's Halle Berry anymore.
However, I think the main thing, right, is it is someone who is known for fitness. Yeah. I think there's so many clues of fitness, strength, working out. It is some kind of fitness person. Maybe they have a fitness brand. Maybe they're like a bodybuilder, but I can't think of any like famous bodybuilders because they also sing. Because I'm pretty sure in the past she also said she sings. It's just been a while since she's been on stage. So it is like a singer, but I don't think they're current.
This one stumps me.
Yeah.
This is my new Robopine.
That's what I'm thinking too. This is the one that I feel like the most lost with out of both groups. I think I have to just keep it with Jenny from the Block right now.
Yeah.
Just because I don't have
I'm sure Seashell is gonna make it.
Yeah.
To the finals. Like.
So we have time to change that guess.
Yeah.
And as much as like I don't think it's her, I don't have another guess to replace it.
I'm gonna stay there.
I'm gonna do a little research this week on like famous fitness people. I was looking up a bunch of women who have been in superhero movies, and for the most part, I couldn't really find too many that sang.
Yeah.
Or that really fit into that like fitness mold, you know. That's
Halle Berry.
I was also that was one of them too. I did do a little digging, like of maybe people who were in a superhero movie that didn't necessarily play the superhero. Yeah. Like I was looking at like Black Panther, some of the Marvel movies, some of the DC movies, and no one really like stuck out where I'm like, oh, that's them.
Yeah.
But because the superhero references aren't super in your face, it's not like that Wayne Brady where it was like, I'm a superhero in the comic books, and these are like subtle, so I feel like they're important when they're in your face. Like when there was that one where it was like all Hamilton references, it's like it's not someone from Hamilton.
Yeah.
But if it was just like the word Hamilton in the background real small, maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. This is the tough one.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Group A has been the hardest.
She's making it though, so
yeah, I think she is one of the favorites to win. Next came the Orca. He was unmasked later. It was Mark McGrath. I was going down a Green Day rabbit hole. I did think it was Billy Joe. He has 2 kids. He worked in a pizza shop. But it was Mark McGrath. Not too much to say.
Sugar Ray.
He did it for his dad and got voted off. I thought that was the saddest. This goes out to my dad.
But tell me though, would that performance have been half as impactful without that story?
No.
It needed that. It needed that buffer, and I think the crowd was like, yeah.
Well, because that was the one thing that threw me off.
Shouldn't he be able to sing?
He probably hasn't sang for it too long.
No offense.
When was the last time Sugar Ray was really like out there? Scooby-Doo. When they toured Skull Island. Spooky Island.
On Spooky Island.
Yeah, I just felt like, okay, yeah, he was probably the weakest performance of the night. Does he have a famous father? Because the whole clue was like my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad, my
But I
dad.
think it was just like if you knew him, then you know his relationship with his dad.
But I was kind of like, I even looked on Wikipedia.
Like,
Means I was like, I was like, they didn't even bring up his father. And like, I was like, I feel like unless you're really a Sugar Ray fan,
you're a Rayer.
You're
a Ray baby.
You're in that Sun Ray. I don't know. I felt like that was one of those like, it was a good story, a lead up to the performance, but like it didn't really have clues besides him being a father and twins. But I felt like for the most part, I didn't see a lot of.
He later gave clue that they were 10-year-old twins.
Are they 10? I thought they're older. I looked them up.
He first said they were 2 kids. He said my 2 10-year-old twins, or he said I had. Yeah, I forget what he said. I'm pretty sure it was that though.
So the last performance of the night, we have the Yeti.
The Yeti.
Last wild card, new person on the board, and he said something about coming out to mammoths. You know, they only come out like to mammoth things. The Yetis became monsters, but a bunch of warrior women paved the path for him. And he kept on talking about these women who really helped him. Basically helped raise him, made him the man he is. There was 3 cupcakes with like little birthday candles. There was a big kind of Valentine's Day heart. And he's saying, if it isn't love. I felt like there weren't too many clues with the Yeti.
I feel like I got some.
Okay. I might have missed. I kind of didn't have too much time to... Usually, lately, I've been going back and rewatching the clue packages twice. With the Yeti, I didn't have time because I was trying to get over here. Aphrodite was his t-shirt, and he said, love, love, love. That's what he's about. He said 3 loves. I don't know if that's relevant. The names being tossed around, Taron Kilman, the Biebs, and Ray J. I have no guesses.
I think it's Ray J.
Okay. Elaborate.
Ray J's girl, his spouse, her name, Princess Love. Ray J once had a TV show back in the day for the love of Ray J. He comes out. Ray J is known for his love songs, such as One Wish, which would explain the birthday candle.
With 1 candle.
With 1 candle on 3 cupcakes, R-A-Y, for Ray.
Did the cupcake say that?
No.
I was going to say, did I miss that?
I'm just trying to pull clues. And the strong women in his life, like his sister Brandy, who would go on to have her own TV show, Monica, which he would later star in as her little brother.
Wow. He's back. Daddy's back.
Daddy's back. Boom. As soon as they said Ray J, I was like, it's Ray J.
Okay. I don't have anyone. However, I'm going to guess. I have to guess. I have to put something on the board. I have to put something on the board.
Even if it's a Ken guess.
I didn't think the vocals sounded like this person. But it is someone the judges named.
And he's small. Ray J's small.
The judges named this person. And I went, the only clue I could see that fits is Justin Bieber. Because hear me out.
Okay. I'm going to write on the board while you explain yourself.
He was raised by warrior women. I'm pretty sure his father wasn't in the picture. And he was raised like pretty much by his mother.
And Usher.
And Usher. But I think that was like kind of a nod to like, hey, my mom took care of me. And I'm probably some other women, maybe grandmothers and stuff like that. But I don't know too much about the Biebs. I don't have the Bieber fever. The last time I checked my temperature, it was 98 degrees. But they I do know he was like, his mother was a big role. He's been in love. He's been in love with Yummy cupcakes.
Trying to help you out.
He's younger, so there was only 3 candles.
Yeah.
And I think the clue of like Yetis can become monsters is that like a lot of these younger stars eventually grow up and they become T-Pain. No, but a lot of younger stars, they do become monsters, and he was on that path. Like he was
on that until he met that one
girl
pastor that wears like tight shirts.
What?
I don't know. He met like a preacher that wears like tight shirts.
I know.
And drives a Hummer.
I know he was like turning into a real a-hole, right?
Yeah.
And
as you do.
Yeah, because you get money. You have a ton of money. So you're
at 16.
You have more money than most people ever see in their life.
Do whatever you want.
Well, he was turning into that, and I know he like has made steps to like rehabilitate his image.
Yeah.
You know, I remember that was like a big thing when he went on the Comedy Central roast. I think it was probably 2016 now, maybe 2015. Yeah. But he went and he was like, the whole thing was like, I'm coming here to make fun of like me being an a-hole, you know, because I'm trying to show like I'm bigger.
Yeah.
So I think that could be it, you know. And that was the last performance. Like we said, Orca got unmasked. And how are you feeling? How are you feeling right now? Oh, sorry. Performance of the night.
I gotta give it to my girl Seashell. Anytime
she did really well.
Anytime you sing Shaka Khan, you know you got me.
And
tell me something good.
And I'm gonna go with my boy Tyrese.
You gonna go with MC Hammer?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Robopine. I think that was a good cover. I like good covers. But how are you feeling right now? How are you?
Oh, like I said, Daddy's back. And he's ready. You know, I feel real confident in Robopine and Yeti. You know, I feel like it got me.
Oh, I did that in the wrong color.
Oh.
We'll write it for next week. It'll be on there next week.
I feel like, you know, I got me some points coming up.
Okay. And I mean, yeah, I think Group A is the more competitive group.
Yeah.
Because like we said last week, we kind of went on a cuckoo clock rant about it. Group B, I feel like for the most part we know them.
Yeah,
we know them all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have all of Group B solved. Russian dolls and seashells are the only thing keeping this interesting.
And I'm glad that we're kind of moving to where now they're all going to be together into the finals. Yeah. And because, yeah, I feel like when we, like last week, the Group B episode, we didn't have a lot of steam. We were also really hungover, but we didn't have a lot of steam because it's like, yeah, we know them for the most part. For the most part, we're pretty sure we know them all. You know, there could be a few surprises hidden, but it's like I said, I think for Group B, it would take a really big bombshell clue to make me go, wow. I'm changing my mind.
Yeah.
You know, right now I think I'm sticking with Wiz, JoJo, Nick Lachey, Bobby Brown. You would have to move a mountain to make me think otherwise.
Yeah.
With Group A, it's anybody's game. I still don't know the Seashell at all.
To accept MC Hammer.
No, I think it could be Tyrese. Because, I mean, he's like, what? He's 52?
42.
42? Round up a couple of years. He's there. Does he have grandkids?
No.
Does he have kids?
Maybe. I think he has one.
Okay, so, like, he's halfway there. But, yeah, I'm like, Group A, Robopine could be anyone. Anyone. It could Seashell. It could be anyone. Yeah. Russian dolls. It could be anyone.
I've seen people say Russian dolls is the Hanson brothers. I don't know who the Hanson brothers are. I know doo-wop. Doo-wop. But if anybody were to come up to me, put a gun to my head, and said, sing me the Hanson brothers' #1 hit, I'd be like...
It might be doo-wop. Is it?
It is. But I wouldn't.
You wouldn't have known until you looked at it.
Yeah, they would kill me, and then God would be like, "You didn't sing doo-wop?" And I'd be like, no, you never put doo-wop in my life with the Hanson Brothers title long enough for me to notice.
And that's the thing. On this show,
I'm pretty sure anytime I've heard doo-wop, it's been in like TV or movie, and it's been like by like a quirky character.
Yeah.
And then like doo-wop.
or like on like a movie trailer or something.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Or on Kids Bop. I feel like it was on Kids Bop a lot.
Yeah. Doobie-doobie-doo-bop.
Yeah, on this show, we don't just follow the popular trends.
Yeah.
We're free thinkers here. We're not sheep.
Especially, I feel like,
like
if I don't know them, I feel like in good conscience, I couldn't just be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like then what are we doing if we're just gonna copy? Oh, I don't know who this person is, but fuck it. Like I'm gonna go. Like unless the clues are really obvious and I'm like,
then we're like
somewhat aware, but like we don't copy the trends. Like I came up with Tyrese on my own. We don't.
Tyrese is literally in like every comment. Man.
Tyrese. I think the other I was really listening to his vocals, and
it does sound like Tyrese. I give it.
And the way he kind of stumbled on that stage, I was like, Tyrese has bad knees. Famously, Tyrese has bad knees. He can't walk. He can't move. That's why he's in Fast and the Furious because he sits in a car. He doesn't have to move his knees. So
we got bad knees.
I saw that and I went, that man can't move. MC Hammer, he needs those knees to.
He got the crab walk.
But
gotta hit that Futurama.
It's definitely Tyrese. I'm kind of came up with that one on my own. He's good at avoid being roadkill because he was in the second Fast and the Furious movie, Too Fast, Too Furious. He really should have been only in one Fast and the Furious movie. Because that was kind of like a side story in the saga,
but
the Fast
was on
saga.
6 more.
Yeah, so he didn't get killed in that franchise. Both in the narrative and both
in real life.
Like as an actor, didn't get fired. So yeah, I feel really confident. Tyrese, Robopine, what is cars made out of? Metal, parts, machinery.
Can we talk about that clue they gave with the eyeball? Nothing.
I didn't understand that.
Nothing.
And I was kind of upset by it. That I was like, I'm not even going to pause because it said something under each judge, but I was like, it didn't look like anything. And I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time and rewind.
It said, loves to talk, friend, we both made changes on the Ken, Jong, something about Robin that had nothing to do with anything. And then with like, on the Pussycat doll, it said, friend with benefit.
Whoa, it did it?
Yeah.
Oh, so they...
But it said benefit. It didn't say benefits.
So they had relations one time. They entangled once?
No. That just means they may have been at a benefit together. Like a luncheon.
Tyrese did go to a charity function with Nicole once.
Nicole Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. That is a famous... Like, I don't know if you ever seen that picture, actually.
Oh, no, I did.
Well, you should. It's a...
That's the one with her in the green dress?
No, she was wearing like a turquoise dress.
Oh, turquoise.
While he was wearing a violet suit jacket.
Ooh, that is...
Only the jacket.
That is a crazy combination.
And they actually took a picture. Look it up. And if you can't find it, post down in the comments and I'll personally send you a photoshopped image of this. And yeah, I think it's Tyrese. I've been secretly leaning on that for a while, the Tyrese guess. I was just holding it close to the chest. I didn't want to just give that away. But we've rambled for a while.
We have. Peace.